And are we running? Okay. I just need to check, just see if we are up and if we are running. Gotta go over to my computer. Click on the link. Okay, it seems like we are running. Okay. Going to sit down in my seat, but not before turning off the mouse, because I like to conserve battery. Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 15 of MH3U. Last time, we completed the remaining key quests in HR6, and then proceeded to hunt down 2 Brachydios, which was not exactly the most pleasant of experiences. Thank God for Cha-Cha kneecapping that Brachydios. I looked back at the footage, and it was funny. Just, here I am, I'm running away from this Brachydios. Just running for the hills. And then, basically, just Cha-Cha just comes in with the hit to the knee. Just takes down the Brachydios, like something out of a Mario and Luigi game. You know, in Dream Team, when the Stand Tall Luigi song is playing that da 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 da, and then Luigi just comes to Mario's rescue. Basically, it's like that. Basically, Cha-Cha just coming in, smacking that Brachydios in the knee, just knocking it down, allowing us to set the trap. Okay, but anyways, I'm just pulling up the key quests. Okay. Let's see. Port. Okay. Scrolling down. Okay. So anyways, in regards to the quests, I have knocked out a few key quests. I hunted, as stated towards the end of the last video, I hunted some Diablos off screen. I also hunted the Sand Barioth. Basically, the reason I did that was because my hope was that by doing that and also completing the Midnight Madness quest, I wanted to unlock an advanced quest known as Plain Dangerous, where you're hunting both a Black Diablos and a Sand Barioth. The reason for that is because that quest has a unique property, and that it is the only quest in the game in which you can get Diablo's Hardhorns as a quest item. So basically, the Diablo's Hardhorn, if you think that items like a Brachydios Pallium are bad, basically where it's a 5% drop rate or the like, where it's like a 2% drop rate or the like, I don't know the exact percents off the top of my head. If you basically think that's bad, you have not hunted down the Diablo's Hardhorn, because in order to get Diablo's Hardhorn on a standard Diablos, you need to break both of the horns just to get a 5% chance of a drop happening. I'm serious. Just to get the chance for the 5% drop. Though, against all odds, I actually managed to get one, so I basically constructed the helmet that I was looking to do. So, okay. Anyways, just looking through the things. Okay. One of them. Okay. I'm just looking through. Hungry Eyes I don't think is one on the quest. Sorry, I'm just looking this up. Okay. Rocket. Wait. Okay, for a second there I was thinking, wait. Why is that quest? Why would the single Brachydios be up there? Okay. I'm not. Okay, where is it? I hunted the city. Okay. I'm seeing the. I'm sorry about this, but just. Okay. Okay, desertion's not on there. Diablo. Unless I have to hunt other quests to get the key quests. Yeah, because the quests I'm seeing are not key quests. They aren't key quests. correct hunt. But anyways, off camera, I did upgrade the sword. Before we get hunting. I got the demolition sword. I wasn't looking to go and hunt down Brachydios because hunting them down... Basically, hunting down a G-rank Brachydios can be a nightmare. Because basically... Let me put it to you this way. This Break the Brachydios quest. I tried to hunt it. I spent 35 minutes wailing on this thing. It's not even weakening. So my best chance was that dual Brachydios one, but just... That takes a good amount of time as well. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, frankly, this isn't even my final sword that I'm going after, so I don't really need to go for it. So anyways, okay, let's see which evils I want to do. I can hunt the Nargacuga, hunt an Uragaan. Honestly, I think the Uragaan would probably be the best one to do. Watch how the Uragaan's gonna be a dead end. But anyways, as you probably noticed, that basically the greatsword that we have right now, basically this Brachydios sword, it's on the same power level as the previous one that we had. Basically our Devil Joe one. However, this one has white sharpness. So because it has white sharpness, it has a damage multiplier, plus we're less likely to bounce. But I am a little nervous, to be honest, because HR7 is where things start to get nasty. I mean really nasty. To put things into perspective, hunting Diablos, I was going through all of my healing items. Basically, just taking it down. But I'm not looking to break anything on the... But unlike the Diablos, I'm not looking to break anything on the Uragaan. If I could get a ruby, that would be great, because one of the pieces of armor that I'm going to be working on needs an Uragaan ruby. Hey, at least I'm not hunting down a pallium, which you need if you're going for the Gigas hammer. Ugh, but just the Sand Barioth. Let me tell you what the Sand Barioth was like. Hunting the Sand Barioth was essentially a comedy of errors, because I could not land a hit on that thing to save my life. Seriously, that thing was dodging. It was basically like Neo in the Matrix. The one thing is that I actually found a really good talisman while doing a little bit of farming in the volcano, because I needed to calm myself down after those Brachydios hunts. Not Brachydios hunts, Diablos hunts. So basically, I did some farming in the volcano. I went with my leather armor set, just did a roundabout in the volcano. And I got a really good charm that actually, that basically actually changes up the dynamic that I had planned originally. Yeah, I originally had an entirely different weapon layout planned, but because of that talisman, I actually can change it up. Yeah, sorry if I'm taking things a little slow and I'm being a little cautious. You can't afford to be reckless at this rank. In fact, we're being so cautious, we're fleeing the area. What is Aragi doing here? Nice! I love my shakalakas. But honestly, when it comes to Monster Hunt, when you're farming monsters, just the key to it is just knowing how to take them down quickly. Because if you're looking for materials, just if you can hunt a monster in 10 minutes, you get 6 chances per hour to get what you need. Meanwhile, if it takes you 20 minutes, you only have 3 opportunities to get what you need. So basically, even if you're dealing with a 5% drop, it does add up. But let me tell you this. This Uragaan is a lot easier to deal with than Diablos. Because basically, the Uragaan is not rushing across the arena. Yeah, the Uragaan's going to hit like a truck, but darn it, at least the Uragaan's going to give me the decency to not try to ram me into oblivion. I try to heal, basically the Uragan's not going to charge me every second. Okay, yeah, the Uragaan probably went to its main base. Well, like I said at the start of this playthrough, this is one reason why I went with Greatsword, because as irritating as it can be that you need to charge up, you don't have to hit as many times. Meanwhile, with a hammer, basically, as much as I love the hammer, I love using the hammer. Frankly, the hammer has blended every weapon style I've ever tried in the series. But the thing with the hammer is this, is that when you're on top of the world, you are on top of the world. But when you are getting your ass handed to you, you're getting your ass handed to you. In regards to the Sandbaroth, though, back to that subject. Basically, the Sandbaroth has one change from its high rank variant, and that is that it will send in an Uragaan to hit you. It will basically send out little tornadoes. So you also have that to contend with, as well as it, well, being a Sandbaroth. Oh, see, that's what I mean. At least I had a chance to dodge that. Meanwhile, with the Diablos, the only thing you can do is basically be like, oh, hey, I'm going to get hit by the Diablos. I might as well just accept my fate. I'm going to get hit with the by the Diablos. It's amazing how the monsters can just jump out of the way right when you... Right when you're about to land the level 3 hit. Right as soon as you're about to land that level 3 hit, boom, they just move. But I'm not going to get that ruby. You know why I'm not going to get that ruby? Because I want that ruby. I want that Uragaan ruby. So I'll get a pallium before I get a ruby. And before you start saying that I'm being pessimistic, no, I'm talking about the desire sensor here. The desire sensor is real in the Monster Hunter games. Basically, you could have a drop that is 40%, but you will not get it. But the second you need it, you will not get it. Basically, 10 hunts in a row. Okay, there, finally. Oh, but it's beautiful just seeing the Uragaan actually getting fatigued. Because seriously, I have seen a Diablos just get fatigued so few times. The Diablos will be angrier more often than it's fatigued. Heck, the Diablos will basically be fatigued for 3 seconds and bang, right into rage mode. Granted, it didn't take long for Uragaan over here to basically get out of its funk. I think it may be a damage thing, where the monster takes a certain amount of damage and then basically it just snaps out of it, or it just snaps into the mode. Come on, seriously? I get spat upon by that Uragaan lore? Thank God that this armor has fire resistance to it. Come on, really? At least smack the Uragaan lore. Get out of the lava. Come on, get out of the lava, please. Curse my depth perception. I thought I could trick it out. I thought I could trick it out. Come on, let me hydrate. Let me hydrate in peace, please. There. You monster! Let me hydrate! If that was an Uragaan Ruby, I would have been just absolutely over the moon. Get out of the lava! Get out of the lava, come on! The Uragaan's like, I can stand in the lava! I'm the strongest of the strong! Nice, nice. Got a level 3 hit off. Ah! Why does the little monsters have to do that? I swear. Why is it that the little monsters are like, I'm the little monster! I can do all kinds of things! I want to be included! You're not even eating anything! You're not trying to hunt for food, you're just hunting to be an ass! Good, that's what you get. That's what you get, you vile creature. I mean, it's one thing when the monster is basically, the little monster is a child to the monster you're fighting, or it has a symbiotic relationship, but basically these are just two totally unrelated species. This is commensalism! Actually, no, it's not commensalism, because one is not even benefiting. Actually, technically, you could say the Uragan's benefiting. But hey, not as bad as the Diablos. Okay, are you gonna get out of the lava? Are you gonna get out of the lava? Come on, get out of the lava. Get out of the lava. Yeah! Ah! Okay, at least we know where he's going. So it would be nice to get a weapon with greater sharpness. That way, basically, I don't lose my white sharpness after just one block. But I'm already in the process of working on that weapon. It's just something that I'm going to need to hunt off screen. But thankfully, it's a relatively easy thing, all things considered. In fact, it'll only require high rank material. How did that miss? But he didn't miss. No, that chin has to hit me. Freaking Crimson Chin over here. Freaking Stan Smith just slamming his chin down upon me. Freaking geyser. Yeah, that's how it's done. Yeah! Okay, at least I got a good hit on him. As far as the Uragaan gem is concerned, I'd be better off just hunting high-rank Uragans for that. Just given how easy it would be just to take them down. Okay. Hey, compare him to that Sandbario. Oh my gosh, just 20 minutes of me getting my ass handed to me. Because those things never stand still. Meanwhile, with a G-rank Uragaan, at least it's not much worse than your standard run-of-the-mill, just high-rank Uragaan. You got just the chin. Yeah, I think that chin slam is new. Okay. There you are. What? Did Kayemba finish it off? Hey, I'm not complaining. Or did it finish itself off somehow? Because I don't think the Shakalakas were near it. I need to look at the footage and just see what exactly went on. Maybe a boomerang was thrown? Okay. Okay, I think this is going to unlock the Steel Uragaan quest. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, let's see what we got. Carnivore and Rapid Fire. Okay, not exactly the best. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, for a second I thought that was the the Uragaan Ruby, and I was like, yes, Cha-Cha! Okay, let's return those shards. Yep, it unlocked the Steel Uragaan quest. Let me see if the Steel Uragaan is a key quest. Okay. Okay. Sorry, gotta look at... Okay, Steel Uragaan is not a key quest. Okay. Good thing I checked. Good thing I checked. Okay, so based on this, things are looking a little... Things are not looking so hot for us. Because basically, we'll have to either hunt a Rathalos at the volcano, or go after a Nargacuga. Ugh. I am not a fan of the Nargacuga. As you know, I am not a fan of monsters that just move around, and the Nargacuga is the king of monsters that love to move around. With the Sanbarioth being its court jester. Okay, so anyways, before we do that, I'm going to just show off what that armor we unlocked was. Let's show off those skills. Uragaan Helm. Defense, punishing draw, and down on swimming. So as you can see, that head was not the best piece, but hey. Just being able to get fast charge, punishing draw, and darn it, no slots. Because, actually, no, I wouldn't be able to use this piece anyways, because, frankly, it does not have handicraft. But yeah, as you can see, just drastically different skills between the different pieces of armor. So basically, as you can see, just mix sets are encouraged. Okay, actually no. You know what? I'm going to show off the weapon that I'm working on. Because it's not like I'm going to... Because it's not like it's some groundbreaking thing. Okay, so here's the weapon that I am currently working on. Basically, I am looking to get the Blade of Tartarus, which requires me to hunt down, which requires just some high-rank Genmaron braces, with the hardest to get item being basically the large Wyvern Stone. So basically, this sword may not look like much in its current base form. I mean, it's green sharpness, but once I combine it with the armor skills that we're looking to basically put on, it can be a deadly force. Okay. You know what? Yeah, we'll hunt this Rathalos first. Because, one, I think a Rathalos is just easier to deal with than basically a Nargacuga. And plus, I think just... And plus, I want to be on the safe side. Okay, we don't need more fire resistance. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking at just different skills. Yeah, we'll go for Weakener, see if that'll help us out. Yeah, the fact that you actually have to work through non-key quests to get to the key quests. Okay. I just want to check to see if it is going to be an 8. Okay, for a second there I thought it was actually an 8. Okay, so with that said, let's just go hunt this thing down. It should be in Area 2 or Area 3. Actually, no, it would be 1 or 2. 3 is the beach area. Ah! absolutely beautiful. Just knocking the Rathalos out of the sky. Get out of the way, up and off. Yeah, now watch out, I'm going to be missing the rest of my hits for the hunt. Nice! Thank you, Cha-Cha! Yeah, though arguably the biggest difference between high rank and G rank monsters is just the overall speed. Because look how fast that Rathalos is moving. Look how fast that thing is moving. So close. But this. Oh no, no, no. But this is why you put quick charge. Because with quick charge, you don't have to work. You can actually keep up with these monsters. Imagine if we were trying to do this without quick charge. We would not be able to get any good hits. Though I have to say, it was a blessing from God that that the Rathalos came to us in this area, because of the fact that half of it is water. You get burnt, boom, just go in the water. Darn it! I wasn't even getting greedy there. I was launching the attack. you don't. Take him down, Cha-Cha! Use 3% of your power, Cha-Cha! Yeah! 3% Cha-Cha, mother effers! Okay, thank you, Kayemba. Okay. Okay, where are you? Take him down, Kayemba! Okay, I thought he was flying away. Yeah! Freaking tail swipe. Moments like this make me wish I had a flash bomb. Okay. Okay, I better take this opportunity to mark it. Okay, nice, nice. Got the hit off. Okay, good. It's tired. Okay, got the tail. Okay. Okay, let's get going. That Rathalos is most... Okay, wrong area. Yeah, I thought that Rathalos was going to go off and eat. Okay, so it is eating. Didn't realize there was an Apponaut there. Okay, that was going to do a pounce. Thought that Rathalos would be close to death by now, considering just how much we've been wailing on it. Okay. Ah! Ah! So close! Ah! Okay. Really? What the heck is going on with this thing? It should be borderline dead at this point. There we go. Okay, good. Cha-Cha just heals up. Okay, good. It's almost dead. Seriously, I went one big circle. I could have just gone the other way. Actually, no. But why would it go to this area, not area 8? Sorry, area 10. Darn it! Honestly, I was banking on that killing it. There! Seriously, I thought that basically with how much we've been wailing on that Rathalos, just coupled with the double damage from sleep, that would have finished it off. But hey, I'm not complaining. We've just bullied that Rathalos the entire hunt. First thing of the hunt, we knock it out of the air, and then basically Cha-Cha knocks it over. Then Cha-Cha knocks it out of the sky. I feel sorry for this Rathalos. Because it just got abused. 'Abused. 'It was abused. 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 'It If this gives us a Rathalos play as a reward, that'll just be the cherry on top. Okay, shard, Logbone, Adamant Orb, Heavy Armor, Lazarite Jewel, Time Worn Charm, Heavy Armor Sphere, Shard, and Ripper. Okay. Water Attack and Team Player. Okay. Huh, and it was the smallest Rathian that we've seen yet. Okay, we'll take that. Thought that was a herb for a second. Yeah, we may have gone through 9 Mega Potions, but hey, we didn't faint once, so that's good. Okay, first things first. Let's go check out that armor. So basically, in regards... Sorry if I'm going all over the place. But basically, in regards to this... Sorry, in regards to the Rathalos, basically... You can forge it by taking the Jaw Blade, and then basically just going from there. Basically, just upgrading down that... Actually, no. The Golem Blade is arguably the best starting point. And then you just go down the standard path for that. Anyways, that's for armor. Attack, Sharpener, Crit Draw, Fire Attack. So yeah, you can get some nice skills out of this one, out of this set. Oh yeah, and by the way, in regards to the Black Diablos, you basically get, it's similar to the high rank armor, but basically just a little more in terms of skill. Yeah, and you can get a little bit of Tenderizer, which is pretty nice. Okay, we got Hungry Eyes, Azure Attack, Ace in the Hole, Volcanic Activity. I think this is a key quest. No, that is not the right thing. Okay, Volcanic Activity. Hunting a Rathalos and a Steel Uragaan. Okay. Just need to double check. Yep, Volcanic Activity, Rathalos Steel Uragaan. It is a key quest. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for this. Just give us a little extra defense, a little bit extra oomph. Thankfully, since this is a dual monster hunt quest, both monsters are going to have less health, so we're good there. Okay, thank you, Cha-Cha. Okay, come on. Okay, what are you going to try to do? Okay, he's gonna probably try pounce. Or no, he's actually leaving the area. Oh, come on! Okay, yeah, just try to blast us with your fire. We'll back away. Take him down, Cha-Cha! Son of a gun! Good job, Kayemba. Good job. Good hustle. I did not bring my antidotes. Well, it wasn't like I was able to block that. Okay. Okay, well, at least it's right next to us, so we don't have to travel far. Oh, go on, go, get up, go. Oh, crap. Yeah! Yeah! No escape for you! Okay, chances are it's going to Area 3. Oh, come on! Yeah, as soon as I pop that herb, boom. Ah! Okay, if it's not in Area 4, then we're going to Area 6. Okay, well at least the Rathalos kept away from the Uragaan, so that's good. The Steel Uragaan, so that's good. Because often or not, when you're dealing with these kinds of quests, you always have to worry in the back of your mind about if the two monsters that you're trying to hunt basically team up against you. Now, in more modern generations, you don't really have to worry about that. Okay, good. Ugh. Okay. Okay, thank you, Kayemba or Chacha, whoever did that. Okay, it was Chacha. Good. Frankly, one of the main keys to Monster Hunter is imagine what the worst case scenario is. Imagine what the worst case scenario would be for you in a given situation. And chances are that situation is going to happen to you. For example, roll. Get away, get away. Get away. I was so close to getting away. I was so close to getting away. But I did not. Okay, bang. Okay, go, go, go. Okay, let's heal up. Come on, I was trying to block it. I was trying to block it. Okay, it shouldn't be too much longer for this hunt. Okay, I'll be getting the deodorant out. Deodorant. It's one of those items that basically you really won't find yourself just dying for, but when you do need them, you need them. Oh boy, do you need them. Okay, so anyways, let's get going. So... Oh, that was barely any time. That was barely any time. What? I need to see the footage on that. Okay, first failed hunt of the playthrough. Okay, I'll hunt that off camera. Really, what was with that? I thought the Rathalos was gonna give us a hard time, but then the Steel Uragaan just coming out of nowhere, like, oh, I'm the Steel Uragaan. Okay. Okay, my confidence is a little shot, so what I'll do is I'll go in and just heal up there. We'll go after that Nargacuga. I don't know what happened there. I was blocking the attack. I was blocking it. And then bang! This is why you keep some traps on hand, just in case, you know? Okay, good job, Cha-Cha! Frankly, right now, I'm not feeling very confident in the block. My trust in the block has been shattered. And bang! Nice! Okay, let's heal. Okay, let's just flee to the next area. Okay, let's heal up. Okay, let's continue hunting this thing down. As sad as it is to fail a quest, that's just the facts of life in Monster Hunter. Frankly, I knew it was going to happen sooner or later in the playthrough. Though, considering that it happened G rank, I'm not upset with that too much. A little disappointed, sure. I mean, who wouldn't be upset at basically being right on the verge of completing a quest and then bang, you get the fail, especially when you block the attack. But it's G rank. G rank is basically the creme de la creme of a Monster Hunter game. Where it's designed to push you to your limit. Okay, I'm going to hit. But really, why can't this thing stay so? It's supposedly hungry, it's supposedly fatigued, but yet it's moving. You moved out of the way right last second. It wasn't even a major dodge. It was basically just, oh, I'm moving for the sake of moving. This isn't even a valid area to hunt the Nargacuga in. This is not a valid area for the Nargacuga. I mean, look at this. The tail spans the entirety of the width of the arena. Oh, because we gotta have the Nargacuga in every game. Seriously, this thing gets barely a rest. Yeah, I mean, sure, you could say the same thing about Devil Joe. Basically, how Devil Joe has been pretty much, how Devil Joe has had a streak since Try, where basically Devil Joe pretty much only has been just given breaks for World, for Wilds, for Rise, basically just those sort of games. But then Nargacuga is just coming out and like, we need more Nargacuga! Cha-Cha agrees with me on the Nargacuga. Honestly, I've just never understood the appeal of the Nargacuga, you know? Where basically, I understand that it was one of those monsters that basically just really stood out for people who were playing the second generation, but just for me personally, I've never really liked it too much, you know? Because basically, it's a more erratic version of a Tigrex. For Tigrex, yeah, I can understand when the Tigrex makes an appearance, because basically the Tigrex was a freaking flagship monster. It was the catalyst for the plot. It was it's what kickstarted the plot in the second generation, where basically you get knocked off the cliff by the Tigrex. And so basically you gotta get revenge. It's basically like the second generation version of the Lagiacrus in a way. But then, where's Nargacuga? Nargacuga is basically like that creeper in the forest. It's like the Hot Topic Tigrex. Yeah, that's right, I called you what you are, you Hot Topic Tigrex. I do not regret saying that, you Hot Topic Tigrex. I will say it. You can whip me with your tail as much as you want. I will not be silenced. You can slap me as much as you want. I will not be silenced. You Hot Topic Tigrex! And then and then basically Nargi over here gets to basically get that nip damage. Where it's like, oh, I got that nip. Come on. Come on. Come on, Hot Topic Tigrex. See, you go. You're trying to fight this thing. It's jumping halfway across the arena. Granted, it's no sandbar off and how much it's moving. Thank you. Stand still for 2 seconds. Thank you, Cha-Cha. Thank you for giving me some reprieve while dealing with Hot Topic Tigrex over here. Yeah, from what I heard, people like the Nargacuga because it taught them to fight differently. Which basically, I mean, how exactly does it teach you to fight differently? Basically, what, that you can't act, what, that basically you have to actually hope that the thing's not going to jump out of the way? That's not going to use its wings as these impenetrable shields? I mean, I may be the guy who likes the bar off, basically. I will admit, my liking of the bar off is a bit unorthodox. But for me, that's because the bar off was basically a moment of me actually being able to just get a grip on the game. Because basically, bar off armor, very good. It's basically just it's easily attainable, good skills. Couldn't ask for better starting armor. And while I will admit that Nargacuga weapons can be pretty effective when it comes to critical damage and the like. It's not exactly easily accessible, especially when you have to get when you have to get Medulas or the like. Okay. Yeah! Got some really good hits on it. And we have no stamina, no! I should make some more well done steaks off camera. But knowing me, I won't do it. I'll forget to do it because I'll be so busy doing other things, and it's like, oh well, now I have no steaks, I have no stamina. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna capture this thing. I'm gonna capture this thing. Because chances are the Nargacuga will be asleep when I get there. I'll capture it. We'll end the quest off. Because darn it, I'm not playing with this one. And basically, considering how the key quests are, we're not going to be out in the woods with Nargacugas yet. Where is it? You asshole! It's sleeping out of range! No, now you're getting captured. Come on! Come on! Come on over here! That's cruel when you basically make it where the monster is sleeping out of range, because basically that's one of the big perks of the monster sleeping. You can basically ambush them right when they're on the verge of death. Give them a taste of their own medicine. Okay. And surprisingly enough, we had no feints with that one. Here I'm fearing this quest. I'm like, oh, the Nargacuga's gonna kick my ass 5 ways to Sunday. And then meanwhile, basically, Steel Uragaan is out here causing me to fail quests. I'm sorry. I'm salty about that still. I know that I should be getting over that, but just really, I was blocking. And then that Steel Uragaan rolling in. We're blocking. It's like, yeah. And then, boom, chin slam. It's like, what the hell? Okay, Medulla, Razor, Fang. Yeah, basically, the Medulla is the rare drop of high rank. Okay. Okay, how long have we been going on for? Okay, hour 50. Okay, we could do 1 or 2 more quests. Thank you, Cha-Cha. I'm more than happy to take honey. Okay, let's go check out that Nargacuga armor. Okay, yeah, as you can see, evasion, evasion distance, handicraft. Yeah, the too bad it doesn't have punishing draw or quick draw. Not that I would necessarily like it for the fashion aspect. Okay, let's see what we've got. Are you serious? That gave us nothing! That, of course, gave us nothing! I thought that would at least give us the green Nargacuga! I mean, the Uragaan gave us the Steel Uragaan, but yet no. We don't get anything nice on that. Actually, no. I think we got the Azure Rathalos. Okay, we're gonna try this one again. I gotta avenge myself for just what went on with that other one. And you know what? Do I have one? Do I have a pitfall trap? No, I do not have a pitfall trap. So you know what? We're gonna buy a trap tool, and we're gonna make one. Because darn it, we're going all out for this one. Yeah, we'll also pack some deodorant and some antidotes. Frankly, if I would have had antidotes, I would not have fainted that one time. And if I didn't faint that one time, we would have that quest licked. But anyways. Okay, I'm going to use the restroom quickly, and then we're going to kick it off. Okay, I'm back. Okay, what skills do we have, Curiosity? Okay, good. We have our cool drinks. We're not caught with our pants down. We have our herbs. Let's go. Okay, this time how about we go after the Steel Uragaan first? Unless, of course, we hit the Rathalos. If we hit the Rathalos, then basically we'll go after it first. Okay, there we go. Let's go after Rathalos first. And it's a big one! I think that actually may be a gold crown. Or at the very least a silver. Ha ha ha! Oh, Craig. No, no, no. For a second, I thought that said Papa Cha-Cha. We got Papa Cha-Cha. If only we couldn't gotten those juicy hits. That would have been nice. One second. 1 second can make or break a hunt. One split decision can mean victory or defeat. Guys, get over here. We need to get this thing away from the entrance way to the next area. Come on! Cha-Cha, get away from the entrance way. Well, I can't blame Cha-Cha for that one. He got away from the entrance. Come on, we were so close to getting a good hit. Come on. Curse you, chip damage. Okay, at least we got a good hit off. Why do you have to do this every 3 seconds? Come on! You're not even doing anything! You're doing a swoop! Come on, come on. Okay, most likely it's going to eat, so we can pounce. Okay, bang! You don't even have a tail! You have a nubbin! Okay, it's pouncing on an Apanoth right now. Okay, but that was good. That was really good. But that wasn't. Okay, there we go. Hey, Rathmedulla. Rathalos Shard. And look who it is! My friend, the Steel Uragaan. You may have defeated me last time, but I'm coming back with a vengeance. This time, I'm prepared. Ah! What? Freaking Rathalos! Was it? What hit me? It was a light hit from a small monster, but what small monster was there to hit me? I'm not saying Rathalos remains. What is it with this thing? Its stench is too powerful! It's like that freaking episode of Sweet Life of Zack and Gary when basically Woody defeated that sumo wrestler with his body stench alone. That's gonna be the screenshot for this video. My guy is the sumo wrestler, and then basically just the Steel Uragaan. Okay. Honestly, I can get rid of the bug nets. I can always buy more. And what else can I get rid of? I can discard the antidotes now because I'm not going to be using them for the rest of the fight. I'm sorry. Just the fact that I'm getting my ass handed to me by a freaking Steel Uragaan. What is wrong with this world? Is this some revenge for me not doing Steel Soul, for basically me being reluctant to do Steel Soul mode in Silk Song? Yeah, Steel Soul has now infested the spirit of the Uragaan. If I would have gotten Stench there, I would have been livid. I would have been honestly livid. Yeah, come a little closer, Mr. Uragaan. One more step, and there we are! Of course I have to get hit by a Banabra with the fence down. I don't want to have to bring a freaking a defense seed just to basic in the off chance a Banabra hits me with that gunk attack. Come on, when will that thing wear off? It's a Banabra! If it was from some larger monster, yeah, I would understand. But this is a Banabra! Freaking a little mosquito! You're telling me that this one random-ass mosquito is going to cause me to just suffer like this? Okay, finally, it wears off. No. I'm not making the same mistake of trying to block that roll. Okay. I can't escape this thing! The freaking cloud! A rock is gonna hit me. Yeah, just... That's what I was thinking. The worst thing. What could be the worst thing that would happen in this scenario? I get pot-shied by the rock. Was it also the stench that did it to me? I got Kayamba. I get Kayamba with the attack, but no, I can't get the Steel Uragaan. There, finally. He's going to get up right now. Okay, good. He actually stayed down. What the what? Okay, there was just a little dust. I'm not even in the range, it's just a shockwave. Okay, can you get out of the lava? Come on, get out of the lava. Okay, he's gonna fall. No, if that Rocky would have poisoned me, I would have been, I would have just, I don't know whether I would have been irritated or if I would laugh my ass off. No, we're not capturing this thing. You know why? Because I want to beat this thing. I want that thing dead on the ground after what it's done to me. You're not making this easy for me, Steel Uragaan. You're not making this easy. Okay. Come on, you don't need to roll around every second. Come on, just stand still. Come on, just stand still. You are pretty much dead. Just die, please. Please. Accept the death with dignity. Okay, this time I am capturing it. What? Cha-cha avenged me. This is the second time this has happened to me. The first time happened to me back in Generations Ultimates, where basically, or rather just base Generations, because this was a high rank quest. All I remember was that basically it was a quest given out, a higher G rank against newcomers. And basically my Palico killed it right when I died. It was basically, it must have been, since it was, yes, I think it was G rank. Too bad I couldn't carve it. I gotta clip that. I gotta clip that. Okay, let's see if we unlocked any new quests. Okay, how long did that take? Okay. I'll check to see what we got out of that. That's Chacha saying, make more meat. Make more rations. Okay. You know what? We'll buy some Mega Bug Nets. Helmsy. Biology, guard, fencing, artillery. Basically biology. is a skill that basically makes it where your dung bombs are more effective, you don't deal with slime blight, and and most importantly, you are immune to stench. Though the slime blight is also a good bonus as well. As you can see, some pretty solid skills all around. Though, frankly, I would not say that this is a good use of an Uragaan Pallium, because basically, that Uragaan Pallium is better used for a Gronggigas Hammer. Seriously, Gronggigas Hammer. Get one if you're using a hammer. Really, it's funny if you look at any hammer, if you look up anything involving a hammer on MH3U. With the Greatsword, you'll have several contenders. Basically, oh hey, Blade of Tartarus if you want good slots. The end game Devil Joe sword for pure power, as well as Sarah's Symmetry, which is the Diablo sword, which by the way I would not get because one, it would not really mesh well with the armor. It would not allow me to get the armor skills that I would need. Plus, I would have to get 2 additional hard horns, Diablo's hard horns, which I am not in the mood to do. And then basically you get it where you also have where you basically have the final form of the Brachydios sword, because basically it has good slime blight, good slime, good attack. It has 1 slot. And then for the hammer, you look up best hammer, Gronggigas Hammer. That is literally the only answer, Gronggigas Hammer. We have no meta. Okay. Looks like we have to unlock them. Okay, so with... now the green Nargacuga comes out! Okay. Yeah, we'll be hunting that next time, because basically that's a new monster. Okay, let me just check what I've got going on here. Okay, so I hunted the Diablos, okay, we still have that, we still have that, we still have that. Okay, still have that. And we still have that. We have 5 more urgents. 5 more urgents. Okay. Yep. 5 more urgents. Oh, look, I'm gonna go 5 more urgents. 5 more urgents. Okay, so anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. I'm getting my outro mixed up. Anyways, I really appreciate that you came by to watch the stream. It was great having you. I hope to see you next time. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. Like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. Without, see you next time. Bye.